and welcome back to Don't Take the Box. It's time for another Fountain Pen on Friday issue, and today I have for you, I think, the cheapest calligraphy set I will ever come across. It was €4 in Flying Tiger. I don't mention this because obviously not sponsored and not affiliated. I don't mention this because I want to make this into like a big review out of it. But as with most things from Flying Tiger, I assume this is going to be either the best deal of my life or I'm going to very, very quickly regret spending €4 on this and not on some frozen yogurt. So let's check it out. Ooh, okay. I thought it was 3 nibs, but apparently we get 4 nibs. And they've included some cartridges. So, oops. Let's get this baby working. One of the reasons to prefer converters, they usually run this sort of issue a little better. We'll just have to make do. Okay. Already it's starting to be very scratchy, so either I missed some, I missed giving it enough squeeze. I actually really want to check out these other nibs as well, so maybe I'll do that first, but I'm going to give them all. I'm going to make it easy for myself, not for storing these, but I'm going to, no, wait, because that's wasteful. We'll just use this one cartridge and see how far we get. To clarify, this is not the way these are supposed to work, but I don't want to open all of the cartridges already because then they will probably dry out and that's kind of wasteful. must say the sizing of the nibs is really good, but so far I'm not impressed with the ink flow that they provide, which is probably as much my fault because I'm doing this really alternatively, and let's put it like that. And then I'll probably going to do a little doodle with the medium point because I kind of like that one the most. Just a little bit of ink, that's all I need. Would it work like this? Yes. Okay, once you get the ink flowing, it does kind of seem to work pretty nicely. The medium nib was the one I wanted. It needs a lot of attention. I mean, most fountain pens are a little dry when you start using them, but having already prepped this should actually be easier. I'm going to try the trick with the water again. Oops, okay. This is actually quite a helpful tip if you have fountain pens with a little dried out ink as well. What you do is you insert your cartridge or your converter and then dip the pen in a small glass or a thimble of water, but immerse it like deep enough so your water draws up all up and up inside of your pen, and then it draws the ink back out again. Because most of the time the issue with a pen that doesn't write is because the ink has dried up inside, which is easily solvable. Oof. As you can see, that worked really well. And it even withstands like one of the more difficult things to do. Like you normally with a fountain pen, you pull your pen, but I will try and show you what I mean. But you can also push your pen, which is what I'm going to do now. And even upwards. I mean, my hand is a little shaky, so you don't get the perfect line, but the pen responds well to it, which is the important test. And it's even more important for a calligraphy pen than a normal fountain pen. So far, I'm not disappointed. But, and I will say this as well, it feels very light, which is something that I don't like. And you also know that if you drop this pen, it's going to be gone. because the plastic is absolutely not sturdy. It does, however, write, and a lot better than I anticipated. So I even kind of like the color of the ink, but since it was very cheap, I suppose it won't be light fast. If I check the nib, it also doesn't really catch any paper, which is also quite good because otherwise you get scratches and tears. Well, probably not the best pen I will ever use, but for the amount of money that I paid for it, I'd have to say it's worth it, and maybe especially something for people starting out handwriting, or not handwriting, for people starting out calligraphy who want a calligraphy fountain pen but don't want to spend up to, I don't know what a good calligraphy pen costs. So I'll not assume anything, but €4, I mean, I feel like you could do a lot worse for the amount of money that this cost. So but truth to be told, it's also not going to be my favorite pen anytime soon because it writes. And it writes well enough. Not superbly well enough. But I'm not disappointed, which is also something. I hope to see you next time. But for now, it's goodbye. Bye.